had a secret weapon at Zama. It wasn't a sword, it wasn't a shield, it wasn't even a soldier. It was sound. Brilliantly simple, devastatingly effective. It turned Hannibal's greatest strength, his war elephants, into his most catastrophic weakness. Hannibal Barca, the man who crossed the Alps with elephants, undefeated for 15 years. He brought Rome to its knees. But one Roman general figured him out, Scipio Africanus. And what he did at Zama changed the course of Western history. This is how he did it.
Hannibal wasn't just a general. He was a nightmare. At 26, he took command of Carthage's army and did the impossible. Crossed the Alps in winter with elephants. Thousands died in the snow. He pushed through. When he reached Italy, Rome was waiting. Trebia, Rome lost. Lake Trasimene, Rome lost again. Cannae, 216 BC. Hannibal surrounded 70,000 Roman soldiers and annihilated them in a single afternoon. It was ancient history's most brutal defeat. Rome was bleeding. Allies deserted them. Everyone thought the Republic was finished. For 15 years, Hannibal rampaged through Italy, destroying army after army. No Roman general could stop him. Until one young, bold commander decided to stop playing Hannibal's game. Publius Cornelius Scipio was barely 25. The Senate thought he was reckless. While everyone else wanted to defend Italy, Scipio proposed something insane. Attack Carthage itself. Take the war to Africa. The Senate reluctantly agreed. Scipio landed in North Africa and started winning. City after city fell. His speed and unpredictability shocked the Carthaginians. Hannibal, still in Italy after 15 years, was finally recalled home to defend his own people. For the first time, the two generals met face to face before battle. A peace conference. Hannibal offered terms. Scipio refused. Both knew this was the final showdown. Hannibal arrived at Zama with seasoned veterans, strong cavalry, and his most terrifying weapon, 80 war elephants. These beasts were massive, battle-hardened. When they charged, entire armies fled in panic. The ground shook. The noise was paralyzing. Hannibal's plan was classic. Send elephants first to shatter Roman lines, create chaos, then hit from both flanks with cavalry. It was the same double envelopment that destroyed Rome at Cannae, now with elephants leading the charge. It had worked against every Roman general before. But Scipio had studied Hannibal for years, and he had something completely unexpected waiting. Scipio's secret weapon wasn't metal. You couldn't hold it. It was sound. He ordered every Roman soldier to bring their war horns, cornua and tubae. At the exact moment the elephants charged, they blasted them all together. One massive, coordinated wall of noise. The elephants, already jittery in battle, panicked. They turned and stampeded backward, straight into Hannibal's own cavalry on the flanks, crushing them, scattering them, destroying Hannibal's entire battle plan from the inside. But Scipio wasn't done. He'd also rearranged his entire formation. Instead of the usual checkerboard, he created open corridors, lanes straight through the army. Any elephant that kept charging would just run through empty space, hurting nobody. Two brilliant solutions. Both worked perfectly. Hannibal's opening move, his most powerful weapon, had completely failed. Now it was infantry against infantry. Hannibal's veterans held firm. The battle hung in the balance. Then came the betrayal that sealed Carthage's fate. Scipio had allied with a Numidian king named Massinissa. The Numidian cavalry were the finest horsemen in the ancient world, and they'd once fought for Hannibal.
Now, they fought for Rome. They chased Hannibal's cavalry off the field, then turned back and struck his veteran infantry from behind. It was canaille in reverse. The same double envelopment that Hannibal had used to destroy Rome, Scipio used against its creator. Hannibal's army collapsed. Around 40,000 Carthaginians were killed or captured. Roman losses were tiny. It was over.
Carthage surrendered. The peace terms were brutal. Give up their entire navy, pay Rome for 50 years, and never go to war again without Roman permission. Carthage, once the Mediterranean's greatest trading power, was finished. Hannibal survived. He tried to rebuild Carthage from within, pushing political and financial reforms, but Rome's hatred was relentless. They pressured every nation to hand him over. For years he ran, city to city, country to country, always one step ahead. Until finally, with no escape left, he took his own life rather than be captured.
Zama wasn't just a battle. It was the moment Rome became Rome. After that day, Rome rose to dominate the Mediterranean, giving the world its laws, language, architecture, and culture, things we still live with today. And it all came down to one man, one idea, and the sound of Roman war horns. Scipio Africanus, the general who studied his enemies so deeply he turned their greatest weapon against them. If you enjoyed this, subscribe. We bring you history's most incredible untold stories every week. And comment below, was Hannibal the greatest military mind ever, or was Scipio the true genius? See you in the next one.